Hey, welcome back. I'm Jared Danford. Today we are going to talk about the two common moves that I most see when somebody struggles with swinging over the top or swinging steep, basically what results in a slice. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we're going to get going on helping you fix that slice. Maybe you're one of those people who has one of these two moves, or both. Alright, so you're somebody who struggles with coming over the top, coming steep. If you're not quite sure what the term is, but you know what your swing looks like, it's when you take it to the top and the club comes down steep, it looks like it might be cutting off your neck. So that's a steep move, that's an over the top move, whatever you want to call it. It usually results in a slice or a big pull left. Alright, so the first thing that you need to check out is make sure that your ball placement is correct. So with your driver, it's going to be off the instep of your left foot. With your irons, it's going to be more in the middle or play it off your left ear. Okay, if you play your irons so far forward or your driver so far forward, you can still have almost a perfect swing, but if it's so far forward, the club will actually start swinging left, which can result in a slice or a fade. Okay, so make sure your ball position is correct. So the first move that I most commonly come in contact with is somebody takes the club to the top of their swing. And their first move is they've been told, hey, you got to get all your weight to your left-footed impact. And so they do this. They throw their head at it. And their head gets in front of the golf ball on the way down. And so when their head starts moving forward, the club shaft will tend to swing over the top. You're going to hit a lot of stuff that is chunked. You'll blade it a lot because you're going to have to start standing up because you're going to get tired of blading it. All right, but the big common fault is you're going to swing over the top of the club, over the top, make a new swing plane, you're going to get steep, you're going to cut across it, you're going to hit those slices, and you're going to hit those pulls. So how do we fix that? How do we make sure our head doesn't move forward? All right, so for a while you're just going to have to feel like your head kind of stays back. You might even feel like you're a little flat-footed to start off with. All right, but at least making center of contact is going to help the ball go further than you making these big swings and maybe finish, oh yeah, with all that weight on that front foot. Your follow through looks pretty, but your impact is terrible. We'd rather have you hit the ball straight and solid, because that's a whole lot more fun than going searching off in the woods. So first thing is you just make that swing and feel like you kind of finish flat-footed. Okay, you can still keep your head back and lead with a lot of weight on that front foot. Notice how my back foot is still on the ground for the most part. Okay, so if you're swinging this way, you're going to notice that that back foot might get off the ground really early. That's kind of a common tendency, is head goes forward and we really turn our hips and our foot gets off the ground really early. Okay, so the next common fault that we come in contact with is really what the arms are doing as they take the club away. So we're trying to get the club really high, maybe like a Justin Thomas type swing or an early Ernie Els. And so their first move is they just lift the club straight up because they've been told, hey, you're bringing the club inside. If you bring it inside, you usually swing over the top, which is also true. So they make the adjustment by just lifting the club up. All right, that is going to lead to that, which is that steep down move, that over the top move. All right, you might even have the same swing plane on the way back and way through. That's still steep. That's still going to lead to you cutting across the golf ball. All right, if you're not quite sure if you're doing that, if you're not quite sure if you're steep, all right, if you're a right-handed golfer, the ball's going to go to the right. You're going to hit it on the toe a lot. Those are two common tendencies if you're somebody who swings over the top. All right, so what I want you to do is I really want you to work on feeling like, man, my hips turn a lot, my chest turns a lot. Okay, and so we're going to try to get that club to be more here, with everything turning rather than just lifting and no body turn. Okay, there's not a whole lot of power in that either. So those are the two most common faults that I come across with from somebody who tends to slice the golf ball. All right, as the head slides forward or the arms just swing straight up and down, we don't turn our body. All right, so make sure you check that ball placement, and I hope these two moves help you out. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you.